straight to the point. You guys, I saw the do's and don'ts when I first learned about sublimation, and I saw the hacks, and then I'm like, I get it, but I don't want a stiff shirt. So I think the benefits of having something sublimated is to be able to have the softness and flowiness of the fabric, right? I don't really perceive polyester in that way, so I thought I had to find a way to do this. You guys come along with me and let me show you what I did. Ironing on graphics was not new to me. However, this form and method of getting graphics on t-shirts and designs was when I first received my cutting machine as a gift. I sought help on YouTube and I came across Crafting with Delonda, and she explains things in such a down-to-earth way, very understandable. One day she shared that you can go to a site and use different fonts. Now, mostly all of them were for personal use. Some of them were saying that they were 100% free, but we all know nothing is 100% free. If you intend to sell these things that you're making out there, do the right thing and make sure you have permission. So of course, I'm at the printing part where I am using an infusible ink marker onto sublimation paper. And then from there, I'm going to go ahead and cut out my design and apply it to the shirt. Using butcher paper will help protect your garment and your machine by placing a sheet on top of your image and underneath your image as well. Okay, now that my printout is in position, I want to make sure it stays in position by applying some heat transfer tape. And then once I do that, I'm going to replace that butcher paper on top of it and take it to the heat press. Just in case you're not aware, heat transfer tape is heat resistant tape. Now I'm just letting you all know my temp on my heat press was 385. I pressed initially for 20 seconds. After 20 seconds, I looked at the paper, and you all know, if any of you have used the sublimation paper, you kind of know that look on the other side of it that looks like it's a good transfer. I didn't feel that. I didn't look and see that. So I went additional, it was 10 to 15 more seconds, and then I lifted up and got that look. I didn't want to go further than that because I certainly did not want to scorch this shirt because it was for someone special. By the way, you all, I am still happy with my pull-out drawer on my heat press. Okay, and so here's the t-shirt and here's the transfer. So we all know here's that antique-y look you can get using sublimation on anything other than polyester. This happens to be a Crayola fabric pen. I do have Sharpies as well, but I ran out of that in the Sharpies. So, and I like the Sharpies better because of the point, or the tip on the marker is finer, but this one still worked because it was kind of an irregular type font. I can get away with it. But you guys see what I'm doing. It's nothing special. It's almost like tracing. And once I finish doing my tracing, I'm going to go ahead and take it to the heat press again in the same fashion in which I did the sublimation transfer in the first place. And then you guys will see the difference. Now again, I know some may feel this is a bit redundant, but it was worth it to me to already have the image there and to just have to trace over it. And if you guys can see the difference in the H, I've done half of it and the other half not. So that's original sublimation on the right, and to the left is me going over it with a fabric marker. Now it's time to take this to the heat press one more time. Now I'm off to the post office to mail this to Cuz. He got it and said he loved it. You guys take care, be safe. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.